welcome. Hey, Trendsetter Channel. Do you guys like that, or do you like Trendsetter Babes? Please let me know. Also, if you didn't see that button right there, please hit the subscribe button and like, comment, and share. Show some love to your girl. I am all here for y'all this week. We got some work to do. We got a lot of videos that need to be out, and we got a lot of videos that need to be done. So, mind your business if you see me post 6 to 7 videos. I gotta get all this content out. And also, guys, I am trying to bring some new things for the month of December. Now, if you watch my vlogs, you are watching content from the month of October. I know I'm behind, y'all. You got to work with me. It's only one person that's doing this. But eventually we're going to work our way into why I am still in the month of October. I have some things that need to be out. So you will eventually see me work more for November, and then I'll eventually work my way into December. But there is some secrets in behind that and why I am so behind. So I just want to let you guys know that. So if you see me drop multiple videos this week and next week, just know these videos need to get up out my phone so I can bring you more content. So as you see in the title, that we are going to be talking about how to grow your hair fast and strong. Now, everybody knows your hair ain't gonna grow fast and strong if your hair is not healthy. That all the way behind us, okay? Put that in the big red box. Your hair is not gonna grow fast and strong if your hair is not healthy. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not arguing with you. Argue with your mama, not me. So, in the meanwhile, we're going to talk about it and how to get your hair to be that way. And if you are that way, congratulations, girlfriend. Now switch over to your winter products. Please and thank you for maintenance. So, also, y'all can watch me do a silk press. You guys have seen me do a couple of silk presses by now. If you need me to demonstrate what exactly I'm doing, that video will be out real soon. But right now, just watch and listen, because I'm not going to talk in this video all the way. I noticed that you guys like when I don't talk in the video all the way, but give you guys some little tips and little hints, and then let you guys watch until the end. So, I'm working on learning new things. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. I will comment down below and we can talk about it, okay? Because I'm new here. So don't come at me. Give me a chance. Also, I feel like I got so much to say to y'all. If you want to hear more about me doing her hair, you can go watch her first video and we can talk about it over there. But right here, we're not going to talk about it, okay? Just letting you know that. So, if you read the title, we're going to talk about tips on how to grow your hair. So, first tip. Please, pretty please, trim your hair more often. Like, I don't know how to explain this enough, but please trim your hair when it is needed. Do not over trim it, because that's not gonna make it grow. But make sure you're trimming on time and giving yourself the healthy length. That is all we need to do. Don't trim because you feel like something seriously is wrong when it does not need it. And also, if your hairstylist has to trim your hair every time you come to your appointment, then that's a problem. She should not be trimming every single time you come to your appointment. It should be 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how your hair state is. Or it can be 10 to 12 weeks. It really depends on your hair. It's just like your body, your hair. Don't look at everybody else because their hair got to be trimmed this way and that way. We ain't doing it that way. We doing it your way and what your body actually wants from you /hair. Your body gonna tell you about your hair before your hair tells you about your body. Okay? I mean, it works the same way. Your hair and your body are like cousins, if you ask me. One minute your cousin don't like you, the next minute your cousin talking about you. Your next minute you and your cousin cool. You feel me? So your hair is going to let you know just the same way as your body telling you, like, hey, something's wrong. That's why your hair is dry, or that's why your hair feels some type of way, because something is going on deeper in the inside. So, like I said in all of my videos, if I didn't say it, I am a licensed cosmetologist. So I know a little bit more than the average person knows about the inside and outside of your hair and what is going on in your hair follicles. Before I move on to the next step, if you need a tip on about trims, please mark down in your calendar, put it in your notes to say, okay, I know what day I got my hair trimmed and I know what day I need to get my hair trimmed, if you need to keep track on that. Also, please take pictures. Keep yourself updated with your hair. And every time you take pictures of your hair being trimmed, we can always look back and see the difference in the growth or the difference in what was really going on with your hair. So, please put that down below. Drop that in your notes if you're taking notes. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm just giving you every information you need to know. All right, let's move on to the next step because we ain't got that much time. This video is rolling pretty fast. Step 2. Now, this should have been my first step, but I wasn't thinking. So this step is the biggest step of them all, and this is also what is the problem that is going to cause your hair to make it grow fast and strong, and it's going to make it become more full and healthy. I tell my clients this all the time. So in this step, the biggest thing that I need you to do is to eat the right diet. Not saying that you have to stop eating what you're eating, but just make sure you are drinking plenty of water. Like, for me personally, you should be drinking 2 big cups of water a day. Like, drink as much water as your hair is like a plant. You need to water that plant, and that plant becomes more and more drier as the seasons change. So always remember to drink plenty of water and to eat the right diet. A lot of our foods have a lot of protein in them. So be aware that fish, beans, nuts, and whole grain foods are very important, and it helps increase the protein in your hair. So if you eat too much of those, it can have a protein breakout. Just the side note of that. All that nutrition is so good to your hair. Your hair gonna love you forever. Like Cardi B said, we in it forever. But yes, eat the right diet and make sure your hair is getting all that nutrients. Same as your body. Big thing. If you feel like you can't do those things when eating foods, try to take a multivitamin every single day. And also, if you live in a colder area or area that has a different climax that change every season, please make sure you take a vitamin D. Vitamin D also helps your hair grow as well. This is where we step into step 3 with the vitamins. So, like I said, take a multivitamin, and please make sure you look at your ingredients when you are taking your multivitamins, because some of the vitamins can have synthetic vitamins in it, or synthetic ingredients. That's what I meant to say, but don't mind me. But like I said, get you a multivitamin, take it every single day. When taking that, please drink a lot of water. That is another way how it's going to spark it up. Now, when you start taking your multivitamins, no, it's not going to happen overnight. No, it's not going to grow within the month. Your vitamins are going to go straight to where your body needs it to go first. Once your body starts taking in what it is needed to take in, then it will work its way up to your hair. A lot of vitamins do have biotin in it. If you want more biotin, take a separate vitamin pill for biotin in it. Now, in order for your biotin to work a little bit faster, you can use vitamin B7 to activate the biotin. So if you're having problems with that, then you can use those two together. Also, if you are worried about having too much of a vitamin, then double check to make sure you're not overtaking the amount that is needed. If you do have medical problems, please discuss this with your doctor in order to take the right vitamins that is needed. Sometimes you're taking a multivitamin, you might take in too much, and it can cause more problems. So just in the future wise, if you guys do want to take these vitamins, please talk with your doctor beforehand, or do your research and know what's going on with your body before you do these things. But in the meantime, the vitamins that you should be taking for a healthy hair is vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, iron, and fish oil. Those vitamins are your multivitamins, and you can always find more in multivitamins, but those are the main vitamins that you would definitely need to grow some healthy hair. Moving on to the next step, which is where we talk about shampoos, conditioners, deep conditioners, whatever you need to do when it comes down to washing your hair. Now, this is a myth. It says to shampoo less, which is true, but I would say you should be shampooing your hair every 2 to 3 weeks. Now, in between that, please deep condition, do a little co-wash, whatever you need to do to refine your hair. You should not be shampooing your hair every single day. That is a big no-no. That is what's going to create your hair to become more drier. If you are having itchy problems and scalp problems, that means you have a chemical that's sitting on your hair that does not agree with your hair. It can be leftover conditioner or shampoo that's sitting on that scalp that causes the itchiness, or it can be a chemical or a product that just does not agree with your scalp. That is for shampooing. Now, conditioning. Please make sure you use a conditioner when shampooing your hair. There are people out there that shampoo their hair and they don't use a conditioner at all. I don't know why, but I'm just saying that to you guys because, not everybody knows that. Make sure you're deep conditioning more often. You don't have to deep condition every single chance you get. I'm not saying deep condition every single week, but please deep condition in between the time you need to wash your hair. Now, also, like I said in every single video, please use a clarifying shampoo and a moisturizing shampoo. Those are two separate shampoos. You need to make sure you're putting that moisture back into your hair. Guys, before we move on to the next step, I do want to tell you guys to pay attention in what shampoo you are putting in your hair. And we'll talk more about the shampoo and conditioning process in another separate video. I don't want to get deeper into the, details about it, but we're going to move on to the next step. Now, if you bleach and color your hair, please be aware that your hair is going to need more and more moisture than ever. Like, it's going to need more moisture than what you already put in your hair. Please be aware of those things. Like, I don't know how to explain this. If you're going to do that, make sure you have responsibility in moisturizing your hair and taking care of your hair. Because when you bleaching and putting coloring on, that is already weakening the hair. Now, if you are training your hair the correct way, then you should be good. But just make sure that you lay off on doing it so often. You don't have to do it every time your hair fades out. You can put your color on and go about your day. You don't have to always bleach your hair every chance you get, because that's going to damage your hair. We're going to move on to the next step, because I'm not going to get deeper in that, because I'm not going to create no more arguments. I feel like this is step 6, so I'm just going to say it. This is step 6. Avoid heat. Like, I know it is the winter time, and I know you guys like to get your silk presses, which is cool. Just make sure your silk press lasts up to 2 to 4 weeks. I'm going to say that. Maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Some people can go 4 weeks. Not everybody. But please don't use a lot of heat. And when you are using a lot of heat on your head, just make sure you lower the flat iron down. It don't have to be exactly at 450 if your hair is trained to heat. If your hair is not trained to heat, then you can go up there a little bit, but you don't really have to do all of that. It's unnecessary. It's too much heat. If you are trying to get your curls back, then yes, turn down that flat iron, because you are going to, stretch out your curls. That is where heat damage can be created. There is a such thing as chemical damage, where you overdid the process of the chemical service, or it's just, burnt your hair out. So just be aware of chemical damage is difference between heat damage. Now, this is a side note. This is what I did to help my hair grow in the last 2 years. I stopped using the blow dryer every time I wash my hair. I would just let my hair air dry. So it's a tip for you if you like to wear your hair naturally curly. I let my hair air dry and go about my day. But I'm not using a blow dryer every time I wash my hair, because it can create a problem with your hair, not growing, or, just don't do it. That's just me. That's just how I wear my hair. I'm just giving that tip out to the future girlies that is trying to get their hair back on track. Please avoid the heat. Now, on to the next step. Stimulate that scalp. I ain't gonna say this once. I ain't gonna say this twice. Please stimulate that scalp. You can go and get a steamer hydration treatment. You can get yourself put under the dryer when you are deep conditioning your hair. Stimulating that scalp is a big thing. Like, I used to use a little bit of peppermint and mix it into my oils, and I would let it sit on my head, put myself under the dryer for a couple of minutes, and then rinse it out with cold water. That is also how I stimulated my scalp and opened up my cuticle and just let my hair get some fresh air. Like, it is so good to stimulate your scalp because that also helps promote growth. Now, if you're wondering how often to steam your hair, you can steam your hair as much as possible. We're going to move on to the next step because every single step takes up time. This video is going to be done pretty soon, so I want to get out as much as possible. The biggest thing for all of my ladies that like to wear their hair in a protective style, please give your hair space and time. So when you take them braids out, give your hair 2 weeks of just letting your hair get some fresh air. If you wear your hair in a wig, take that wig cap off and take that wig off and let your hair breathe. That is another thing. When your hair is unbothered, your hair is growing. Your hair likes to be in its own space. When every time you put some attention on your hair is like, okay, now I got to figure out how to grow because she's tugging and pulling on me. So just be aware of always giving your hair time to relax. Moving on to the next step, because this is going to be the last step. And we're going to talk about making sure you are moisturizing your hair. Like, guys, to me, it's not that hard. Moisturize your hair as much as possible. Like, every time you wet your hair, you need to put some moisturizer on it, because your hair is already dead. If you think about it, your hair is completely dead. All you're doing is maintaining the way how your hair is. It's just a plant. The roots is what's growing. The rest of the hair is like leaves. They're going to fall off. They're going to get cut off. It's real plain and simple. It's literally just like a plant. So I need you to make sure you moisturize your hair as much as possible. Water is a big thing of moisture. A lot of people say water is not a thing of moisture. Yes, it is. Water moisturizes your hair as well. You just need to make sure when you water that hair, you put some moisture to it. You feel me? So this video is going to be coming to an end real soon, but I just want to tell you guys, thank you for watching. Even though I have not said anything about what I am doing in this video, as you can see, I am doing a silk press. But I wanted to give you guys tips on how to grow your hair strong and fast. And if those tips been working on your hair, put a thumbs up at the bottom and, keep doing what you're doing. This is literally the honest God truth of how to grow your hair. And all it is just being consistent on how to take care of your body. But I'm going to let you guys finish the rest of this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, and share, and show your girl some love. I am loving that you guys are exploring my page a little bit more, and I'm trying to give you guys as much content as possible. So we're going to keep it rolling. Please give this video all the love that is needed. And I'm going to try to continue giving you guys more tips on the important things about hair. And if you guys want to learn more about anything else, we can talk about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me.